Aloha and welcome to the Hawaiian Islands. Hi friends, welcome back. I recently traveled to 3 of the Hawaiian Islands, and in addition to sightseeing and relaxing and soaking up the sun, I also knit and crocheted and spun my way through my vacation. I had 2 braids of fiber that I brought with me from Three Waters Farm, as well as my Dreaming Robots Nano in my case from the Spinning Siren. This fit perfectly into my carry-on and came with me all the way. So grab yourself a project, grab a drink, grab your sun hat if you feel like you're going to get some secondary vitamin D from me, and let's dive in to what I did on my vacation. First of all, we started in Honolulu on the island of Oahu. I went on this trip with my husband Joe and my dad, and they were troopers because I got very sick before we left. I basically grabbed a quick clip of our view from the Airbnb and then went straight to bed as soon as we arrived. We climbed Diamond Head and hit up the Honolulu Zoo on the same day, and it was hot. The zoo was actually pretty empty, but it allowed us to get some amazing private moments with some really beautiful animals. We did a lot of walking around Waikiki, and of course we stopped by to say hi to Duke Kahanamoku. That's the statue on the beach, if you are not familiar with the surfer. We also went to Pearl Harbor on one of the days that we were there, but I didn't feel the need to pull out my camera there. I would highly recommend going if you ever get the chance. I just don't have anything to show you. Okay, let's finally get into some spinning. I decided to do a 2-ply fractal with these 2 braids that I had from Three Waters Farm. They were both in the colorway Upsurge on Corriedale, and it was so nice to sit out on the lanai and get some spinning done in the breeze. Next stop, Kailua Kona on the Big Island. This is our view from the Airbnb. The ocean is just over those trees, I swear. You could see it, but you can't really see it in this video. That was a little bit of ocean ambiance for you there. We stopped at Black Sand Beach, which was so cool. Next up was Hawaii Volcanoes National Park, and I don't know if this is a sign that we are in Pele's good graces or if she is mad at us, but the volcano was erupting right before we got there and started up again later that evening after we left. We didn't get to see any eruptions, but there was lots of steam though. You can walk across the lava in this part of the volcano. We didn't know about it ahead of time and we weren't prepared with enough sunscreen or water or supplies in general, but Joe and I want to go back one day and make the hike. Time for spinning at sunset. One thing I also wasn't able to get footage of was a nighttime manta ray swim that Joe and I did on the Big Island. It was so cool, and I definitely recommend going if you ever get the chance. It was amazing. Another thing we did on the Big Island is check out some petroglyphs, which I've always thought were so cool. And then we were off to Maui. Now, I'm not gonna lie, Maui was the vacation part of the vacation. We did a lot of the touristy stuff on the other two islands, and then we hit relaxation hard when we got to Maui. I spent so much time out on the lanai, spinning or reading and just taking in the view. I don't have much footage that I took while we were on Maui, but one cool thing that we did was take a ride on a Hawaiian sailing canoe. I didn't bring my camera on that day because it's not waterproof, but trust me, it was a really cool experience. We also ended up driving around a large majority of the island. We were staying in Lahaina, but we drove south, we drove north, we went almost all the way around the whole island. I'm going to let you have a little wind, waves, and wheel ambiance for a moment. We saw a ton of monk seals and cats on Maui. They were working cats, don't worry. They were cared for and kept healthy in exchange for their help with pest control. Hello, how are you? I don't have any food. I'm not supposed to feed you. Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you. I love you too. I love you too. Thank you. Can I pet you? This is by no means everything that I did while I was in Hawaii. I was there for almost a month, and clearly we did a lot more than I just showed you in this quick video. But there were a lot of times that I didn't bring my camera, or I didn't feel like pulling out my camera, or I was just enjoying myself and didn't even think about filming anything. So if you have any questions, if you want to know any more about what we did while we were there, if you want me to expand on anything that I mentioned here or talk about things that I didn't get to talk about here, let me know, and I'm always happy to talk to you about it. I also wanted to show you two things really quickly before we go. I decided that I would start decorating my case from the Spinning Siren with stickers from all the places that I take it to spin. So I got a Honolulu sticker. Oh, I hope that focuses. There we go. A Honolulu sticker, a Kona sticker, which is a really cool bamboo sticker. And then, I think it's bamboo, it's wood of some sort. And then I got this Lahaina Strong sticker to put on the top. Lahaina suffered huge losses with some extreme fires a couple of years ago, and so that is where Lahaina Strong comes from. I also wanted to show you my finished yarn. So I ended up finishing almost all of these two braids while I was there on the islands. I think I had about maybe an eighth to a quarter of a braid left by the time I got home, and then I waited till I was home to ply as well, because I can just do it so much faster not on my teeny tiny little Nano. So this is what the yarn looks like. I love how it came out. It's so much fun and super colorful, and I love it. I have, let's see, on this skein I have 227 yards, and then over here I have 233 yards. So I have just about a standard fingering weight skein of yarn from this. It's interesting, I feel like I should have gotten more yardage, because it really is, based on wraps per inch and stuff, this really is more like a fingering weight than a DK, but I feel like I should have gotten more yardage. I did leave some on the bobbins that I just didn't feel like dealing with, but anyway. If you have any thoughts on what I should use this for, I definitely want to keep this yarn, and I definitely want to make something really fun and special with it. So let me know, and that's all I got. Let me know if you have any questions about my Hawaiian adventure, and until next time, take care of you, and I will see you later. Bye.